Hello everybody, back here again for another vlog a day, and today is Sunday the 5th, and today was a lovely, beautiful day to be alive. So got this morning, decent time, not too bad. Didn't have any dogs here, which is stupid rare for us. Well, I knew dogs coming, I guess. We still had the poodle here, but the doodle, I guess, but no new dogs coming. So I didn't have any schedule to meet anybody because I've been having so many dogs picked up and dropped off. I have to make sure that I'm around when they are for the meet and greet and drop offs and all that stuff. So got up, got around, got the dogs outside, played them for a little bit. Decided, hey, let's go. We got to do some shopping. We can go buy a new mattress, a new chair, probably an end table thing for my father-in-law to move him into assisted living. He still hasn't 100% said yes, that's what he's doing yet. So we're just kind of pre-shopping, I guess, is lack of a better term, because of the fact that who knows how long it's going to take. And this is probably the only time we're going to have a chance to do this. So went and looked it up, and the furniture stores that she wants to go to don't open until like noon. I'm like, Jesus Christ. I'm like, okay. And the one's right there in New Smyrna. So I'm like, well, how about we go? Originally I was going to take the truck with the plan of just first one we find that works, buy it and move on. And I thought, well, that makes no sense. So why don't we take the car? We'll go up there, we'll do the shopping, then whatever we want, we'll pick it up. I'll pick it up tomorrow or Wednesday, whatever, not a big deal. That way we're not driving the truck around. Also, that way it gives us a chance to shop at every store. The first store we walk into, if we find the one we want, we're like, hey, take that. We might miss better deals later. So we are what we're doing. So we finally get around, they finally figure it's late enough we can go up. We head up, we hit Sam's Club first, because Sam's Club has mattresses and chairs and that kind of stuff too. And it's open to the public times. I have the plus bonus hours, whatever. And oh my Lord, that place sucks when you're in the regular civilian hours. Oh, it's a madhouse. Like, I was upset with the people before I even got in the building. I didn't park my car yet, and I was already annoyed by the public. So got in there. Basically all we did was look for mattresses and chairs and the immediate stuff we needed, and from there, boom, got the hell out of there. And that a chair that would work wasn't great, but it would work. That a mattress that would work, and I didn't say anything about box springs, so I got to order some box springs, so, or bed frame, whatever you want to call it. So I'm like, okay, cool, whatever, we'll go from there. So I headed out from there, headed over to the next store. Got there like 2 minutes after they opened, walked to the place, and their mattresses are, oh my God, they're so expensive and way above. Like, they have purple mattresses that are $900 higher than it is if you order a purple online. And all I can think of is their giant promotion is we finance shit. Like, we'll finance everybody's credit, we don't care. We even pay a loan. So if you don't have the money to buy it, you'll pay an extra $900 and then pay their 15 or 20% interest, where the hell the rates are. So yeah, that's the only reason I think they're still in business. Who knows? But went ahead, talked to them, went and looked at furniture. Couldn't find crap for a power chair. We want a power recliner because with this hip and stuff, the pushing the leg back in, he's short, which not as quite as short as my wife, but my wife's short too. As she goes to push the chairs back in, she can't get him to latch herself. So add that as you get older, as time goes on, you lose less strength in your legs. So it becomes a thing. So we found a couple chairs. Nothing there really would even work. She found one there she wanted for herself, just a little tiny setting chair. It's this chromy, silver, reflective looking thing. Looks like something Mork would have from Mork and Mindy. It's futuristic. I'm like, where would you put that? She goes, in that one room in that house we took an offer on, and they rejected our offer. That house. And I'm like, okay, so I gotta go back and make an offer now to the market. And she goes, or just build me a house to fit around that chair. And I'm like, so I got a $500 chair. It's gonna cost me $300,000 to build a house around. And she goes, yeah, pretty much. And I'm like, okay, cool. Let's work on this. So I had a good joke about that. Went to another store, looked up and found another store. Ended up over there, found a chair that worked for him, and nobody has anything in stock. I guess the new world is everything sits in a warehouse in, Singapore or something. They ship them in, I don't know. So the one place they said they could have it here for us by possibly Friday, Tuesday or Friday, get a truck every Tuesday, Friday. And I'm like, okay, cool. He says they're in stock, so we didn't buy it yet. We're like, because we want to keep looking. Came back to New Smyrna, looked at that store, and they're like, oh yeah, we can get them and stuff. And the places, everyone like has signs going available, matches and stuff. Like, hell, we take it home today. Oh no, it's 2 weeks out. I'm like, how do you call that available if it's 2 weeks out? And she goes, well, everything else that doesn't have the red sign is 12 weeks to 6 months out. And I'm like, oh my God. So yeah, so we had that issue of just trying to find him something by Saturday. So who knows? He might end up with crap that we don't want, that we have to find a yard sale or something to get him by until the 3 months comes by and we get something actually we do want in. But we'll see. Got to New Smyrna. That place was just ridiculous. Oh my God, their prices were insane. So, which we'd shopped there before. We were looking for couches and stuff and everything. And I have no interest to ever go back in that store again. And she seems to keep wanting to go back in there. And every time it just sucks worse than the last time. So I was like, okay, cool, whatever. So we got home, let the dogs again, let the dogs out, helped chill out a little bit. Laid down. Actually, I've eaten a sandwich for lunch. I actually had a little lunch real quick. Hung around a little bit. Laid down, kind of napped. The dog was coming to be picked up and should be there in about an hour. I'm like, cool. So we just laid down on the couch and didn't really nap per se, just kind of cuddled for like an hour. She got there about 45 minutes later, so hopped up, get the dog back. Everything went great there. Everything was good. Got that done. Hung around a little bit. Ended up just kind of chilling out, just doing a lot of nothing. Laid back down on the couch. Actually, I fell asleep. I did get at least a little bit of a nap. Woke up with a crazy nightmare, vivid as hell. But woke up from that. Chatted a little bit. She napped some also. She fell asleep in there. Watched a really dumb movie, Blood Red Sky or something, and heard it from Jimmy Colbert on the Colbert Show. And it was just, it's a low budget horror movie. Good, but it was kind of crap. He like spoiled the damn thing and told kind of what you weren't supposed to know for the first third of the show. At least you weren't supposed to know what quite was going on, and he gave it away like a dickhead. So, which was funny because I don't think Karen listened, even though he said what a dickhead he was for giving that result, giving the answer away. She was asking what was going on, and I was like, do you really want to know? Because Jimmy ruined it already. And she kind of was like, oh, okay, and wearing stuff. So it is what it is. I'm not gonna be that dickhead to ruin it for you. So you gotta figure it out. But you'll know, pretty quick in what's going on. But I then watched it, kind of chilled out. Ended up just being lazy. Finally went out, decided to get my run in. Oh, we did talk to her father. He's now, finally, we made him say the actual words, I'm wanting to go there. So he keeps saying, I don't have a choice. And I keep telling him, you do have a choice. Everything's a choice. 100%. On the way back, even from looking at furniture on the highway, we talked about money and stuff. He threw a little attention tantrum. I don't want to hear that. Because I'm like, you got 8.5 months to be bankrupt if we don't get your house sold at the rate we're going right now. So then he goes, I don't want to hear that. I'm like, well, I don't give a shit. If we're losing sleep over this, you should too, because we're taking more care of your money, more care of your life than you are. So that should not be how it goes. If we're going to be stressed about it, you should be stressed about it as well, because you're the ones that's forcing these decisions upon us because you didn't make better decisions early on. So had that whole conversation, but he finally agreed he needs to go there. So that's what we're doing. Yeah. Yay, the fun. So I called the lady that works in the, I guess, sales office or management office or whatever the hell it is, that told her that we wanted the room and I'd be up next week. So it's a holiday, so don't worry about it the weekend. That I'll text her next week and figure out how we go about paying them and getting all that stuff liquidated and everything done, when I can start moving stuff in, all that kind of thing. So yay, the fun there. So went ahead, basically everything went decentish. Ended up just kind of getting a few things done. Went and got a little bit of exercise in, came back, and I was like, yeah, I'm already all sweaty from being outside in the grossness in the evening. Excuse me. I just sit outside, have a cigar. The fan with all the sweatiness will help cool me off a little more. So I sit out there, chatted with my mom for a little while, and talked to her for a bit. So and filled her in on what was kind of going on in the whole process and all the fun. From there, Karen did come out. She hung out for a while. We chatted a little bit, watched some TV. She headed inside. I finished up my cigar. She got a shower. I jumped in and basically finally headed in. Everything went chilled out. Watched a little bit of TV, and then texted a friend of ours earlier in the evening about going down the boat tomorrow. And basically hadn't heard from her yet, which who knows, phone's off or fell asleep or who knows what, because it wasn't real early, way earlier for her. Usually she's up late, so I don't know. We'll see in the morning what time it is, what time they're going out, and whether or not we want to go. So I have to think about it, but it is what it is. So yeah, finally crashed out. She fell asleep on my chest, and the TV show I was watching went off. So I sat there for about an hour with her just sleeping on my chest, because she sleeps really good on my chest. And my tailbone started hurting so bad because I couldn't stand it. So I had to wake her up, make her move. I was like, baby, I can't. My tailbone's killing me. So I had to move her, unfortunately. But it is what it is. We rolled around, basically got a little better position, and tried to get some sleep. So anyway, that's all I got for right now. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe and wonderful day. Thanks for watching.